Hi everyone. Today I'm going to give you a brief introduction to Numbers, which is the Apple equivalent to Microsoft Excel. So on the iPad, your Numbers app looks like this. So if you tap on it, it'll bring you to your starting screen. Now the plus sign here in the upper left corner is where you would tap and then go to Create Spreadsheet. And then you have all of your templates to choose from. I'm going to start with the basic template just to show you the features of it by tapping on it. Now we'll start at the left. Spreadsheets, if you tap that, it'll bring you back to those template choices. Then you have your sheets up at the top. So if you see where it says Sheet 1, if you double tap on that, you can rename that. And then if you wanted to add multiple sheets, you would then tap the plus sign, and then it will add additional sheets up at the top there. So you don't have to have a separate graph saved under different files. You can have multiple graphs in one file or multiple charts in one file. Up here is the name of your document. So if you tap on spreadsheets, it'll bring you back to your starting page. And if you double tap your blank one, if you tap and hold on it, it'll start to shake. And if you just tap blank, then this box appears where you can type the name of your document and then just tap done, which was at the upper right. Now if you go back into that, you can see we've added our multiple sheets. Then down here you have your cells, which is where you're going to put your information. So if you tap on them, you can select multiple cells by dragging the little blue circle there. Otherwise, if you just tap in a single cell and you wanted to type the type information, if you double tap on it, it then brings up your virtual keyboard. And you can see it's different keyboards as compared to the normal one that comes up. So you have your numbers, then you would have your time and date and month. The T is your keyboard that you're used to most. And then here we have a calculator type keyboard that appears. So if you go back and tap on the three green circles, that will bring you back to your other keyboard choices. So again, you just tap on it, and when you're done, then you're able to go and you can change that text by tapping on the paintbrush at the upper right. Now these features are similar to what was in Keynote as well as Pages. So you can see you have some different choices you can choose. If I go to Cell, that'll then bring up my text options. So I can bold it and you'll see the changes as I'm doing them. I can change the justification if I want it centered, left, right, bottom, or top. You can fill the cell, so if I wanted to change the color and not have a white cell, but I could have yellow. And you'll notice down here the two dots, that shows you there's multiple pages of colors there. Right down here was text options. That will change the size. Tap the arrow up and it'll get bigger. I can change the color of the text itself. Again, notice the two circles, which means there's another page to slide with your finger. And there I changed it to the red color. I can change the font. So you notice you have lots of options within that cell. Then your plus sign lets you add shapes, text, interactive charts. You can change how you want your actual spreadsheet to look. It gives you different, it gives you different options there. So if you tap on one, you see it changed it. Now it also reverts back to the what is preset for them. So you can see I'd have to go back into the text and change that as well. Your wrench, you have your different tool settings and then the upload menu. So it's very similar to how you would use a spreadsheet with Excel or on the computer, PC or Mac as well. Again, the option just may be in a different spot. You can see the sheets or up at the top. All of your changes that you want to make are here on the right. So now if I go back into spreadsheets and I choose create a spreadsheet, I just want you to look at all the different options you have. You have from your basic to finance, personal, business. Oh, if you look in personal, there's a meal planner. And then down at the bottom is education, and you can see they have attendance or a grade book. For the attendance one, I check my students' daily folders to see if their parents initialed their behavior calendar. So this is one way I could keep check, with some simple modifications. Again, you just tap the cell and then go to your paintbrush over here and select cell to make your changes. So again, very easy to change. When you're back in spreadsheets, and let's say, since it does automatically save, tap edit over here on the upper right, and then select that one, and then the trash can on the upper left. And then that'll take that away. Back into the templates, down at the bottom again in education, you can see there's the grade book. Again, it's go ahead and play around with it. That's how you're going to learn best. But I'll be back next week with some more in-depth look at numbers. Have a good night.